stream. I'm just kind of here. So let me know when you are here, and I will say hello. Mm-hmm. 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 All right, so I am live. Hello, guys. I'm gonna lower this. I don't want it to freaking go off yet. Anyway, let's get some people here. All right, I'm just gonna start editing soon. I'm waiting for this to activate on YouTube, though. All right, so I am live. Hello. How are you today? Yeah, I didn't want my Cowboy BeBop to just totally kill the stream, like, right away. Hello, hello. How's it going? What is up? Okay. Let's kill the fire. I'm doing things that you don't see. Like this making the fire. And this one for some music. Let's get some Joyride. All right. Hello, hello. I don't know, Adam. It kind of depends. Like, hey, zombie, how you doing? I don't know, how old are you, and when were you watching it? Because if you watched it back in the 90s, it was kind of pretty groundbreaking. Well, maybe not groundbreaking, but friggin' awesome compared to what else was out. Hello, hello, Stefan. How are you today? You at work, bro? All right, let's get this a little closer. So what I'm doing is just chilling and watching BeBop. I am editing some videos because, yeah, I need to do some editing. Let's see. You'll be able to hear some stuff. Extra videos early. Okay, that's a good one. Buy listing. And where to put your cred. Yeah, see, Adam, were you watching it in the 90s or were you watching it recently? Watch first in college. And you were bored by it in 2002? Wow, I'm surprised, man. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you are the weird one then. Okay. Buy list and where to put your credit. Yeah, you're going to find out some videos that are coming up soon. Yeah, that's it's going to be maybe... Okay, let's see what we got here. Comments. There's a lot of people. More than I expected out of nowhere. Boseju, how you doing? I feel old at 42. I know. Tell me about it. It's getting bad. Then recently tried to watch it. Got bored after like 8 episodes. Okay, so Adam, I can understand getting bored nowadays if it wasn't like one. I watched it over and over again. I loved it back then, so it's nostalgic for me too. But if you're watching it just like, you know, you watched it once back then, you're watching it nowadays, I can see maybe getting a little bored with it. Okay, so there you go. You were never really into it in the first place then. That's all good. It happens. Not every anime is for everybody. All right. So the video that I'm uploading, I'll show you the thumbnail so you can see what's coming tomorrow. You guys, for showing up, get a sneak peek. All right, there you go. This is the thumbnail. You like that? Talking about Dominaria remastered, and the fact that, I don't know, people seem to be all about it for some reason without any type of evidence that it's going to do well. Like Rudy is all about the boxes, the outer boxes, which is strange. I'm old as the hills, Black Magic says. Yes, I know, Soul Canar. I know. You in the fen hanging out with the mud. All right, let's see. So I'm going to upload this video. Did you guys like that thumbnail? Yeah. Fomio and hype isn't. Yeah. Hype yet. Are you Miri, right? No, it's just a cat, apparently. But yes, kind of, I guess. Dr. No TCG, what up? FOMO for this is real. I'm still optimistically skeptical. That's a good way of putting it. Optimistically skeptical. I am fully convinced that this is... Look, if people are pulling all the forces of wills and all the tutors, and everybody's got 3 copies of each, why would you think these cards are going to hold value? And if the cards don't hold value, why would the set hold value? Like, that's how it is nowadays. It didn't used to be like that. But these fancies aren't that fancy anymore. And so, yeah. Wait, where's this shadow coming from? Is this the microphone shadow? Oh, it's this thing right here. No, that's weird. Probably the microphone. Let's put it a little to the side. Okay. I think it's that light. Right in my eyes. All right, let's see. We need more channel members for more emojis. Yes, we do. We need a couple more spots. It looks cool, but with what reprints are doing the last couple of years, the old stuff, I'm just worried my old stuff will tank. Well, you should be worried because your old stuff is going to at least take a hit. Not the really old stuff, but I don't know, Force of Will, anything like Eternal Masters. Maybe not the Alliances hit, although it's not going to continue on its upward trajectory that it over the years that it's been on. It's going to be kind of suppressed. That's the thing. All these reprints suppress potential for the future of these cards if they aren't reprinted. And that's like kind of a way of looking at it. All right, let's see what this one is. I hate editing because I'm looking at myself and freaking listening to myself. It's the worst thing to do. All right. I gotta trim stuff out like from the beginning before so when I press start on my phone, because the little clicker doesn't work anymore. Stupid thing. So I press record on my phone. The stand though is like it vibrates for a second, so oftentimes there's like a couple of seconds of dead space as I'm waiting for the vibrations to stop. And I look like a crazy person staring at my at my camera. Man, that is funny. Yeah, I have to cut that out because I don't want to see myself looking like a crazy person waiting for the camera to stop vibrating. Man. All right, what's this one? Let's see.
Hello everyone, it's Ed with Brain MTG. How are we going to discuss magic? Everyone's got their opinion. Let's discuss.
Okay. Everyone's got an opinion. It's like assholes. Okay. What's the next one? So I recorded. I sat down with my friend back home. I was visiting last week, and I recorded like 4 or 5 subjects with him. So that's coming soon. You're gonna meet somebody else. I've known him for probably like 8 to 10 years. And yeah, cool guy. He's been in Rockland though, like where all this stuff happened, like Wizard. He's been involved with all, Wizard World before they were Toy Wiz, and the Wizard magazine, all that. He was working with them. So yeah, some interesting videos there. I recorded a bunch on like 3 on Friday and a couple more the other day. So I have a lot of editing work to do. Yeah, so how I do it is, as I go about my regular business of, staying on the news, price searching, listening to other videos, responding to comments, sometimes I get ideas for videos. And as I'm just like operating daily, I'll take those ideas and I'll write down the, thumbnail title or subject, something like that in my notes in my phone. And then when I have a handful of subjects, I sit down and I record the videos, small batch, 5-8 videos at a time if I could. Sometimes it's usually like 3, maybe even 2, but I'll take those and then I have to edit, you know, so you kind of have to do batches. Otherwise, you're going to make yourself crazy recording a video and then editing a video, record, edit, record, edit. It'll be nuts. You have to get some of the videos recorded back to back. Like, it doesn't have to be a huge amount. You don't have to batch out 20 videos like a crazy person. But if you do 2, 3, it really helps from going crazy. Yes. It looks cool, but I don't recall the set. But Food Chain was reprinted recently. It went from 90 to 100 each. Now they're 20. Yes, look at Patriarch's Bidding in Modern Horizons 2. Look at Mana Echoes in... Was that also Modern Horizons 2? But Mana Echoes was recent too. Both those cards were from Onslaught. And did they take hits? And that's the thing about how Wizards does their reprints. They are unaware of why a card is expensive. They just do it because it is expensive. Yes. No. Maybe. Watched a few openings, and my first thought was that Tutors on Force of Will is going to drop happily because I want a Force of Will, and I'll be loading up on Tutors. Look, not saying that it's a bad thing to get these cards into people's hands. I'm saying don't be trying to make money off of these cards nowadays. This is not the place for your investments into Magic, and it's also not the place for like decent residual money to come out of. You used to be able to open up a box and pull 80% of the value of the box if you wanted to sell those cards, right? Maybe even you got lucky and you had 150% of the value of the box. But there is a nice floor. This, I don't even know how low the floor is going to be. And then I don't know how weak the cards are going to get on the secondary market. It can be bad. I see Force of Will being like a $40 to $50 card. However, it can be, yeah, it's not a best case scenario or it's going to be 60 to 70. It's going to be a worst case where maybe even as low as $35. They're pulling another Tarmogoyf. That's how I see it. If only people had but one opinion. You can't have that either. Fireside chats make me nervous, especially when there's a knife wielding guy. Fireside chats. Yeah, I'm gonna take that away. It was ironic for a little while, but it's a new year. It's time to get rid of that. The fireside chat. All right, what do we got? What is this one? So what I'm doing real quick is I am trimming the video clips that I have of the dead space in the beginning, and then I'm adding titles. So I'm doing the first like editing chunk on the huge, not huge, couple of videos that I have to edit. I'm doing the first step all at once, and then I'll go down the line and one by one and do the details, All right, what do we got here? Never fear, Prime is here. Yes, indeed. It is time for Prime. Yes. Cocktail parties where no one knows who I am. Hey, man. Then why don't you like drive your business into the ground to make a name for yourself, and then they'll know who you are and that you work for Magic the Gathering. Cocktails in my pants party. Yes, indeed. How's it going, guys? How is everybody today? Super fast. Black Magic, Prime, Boseiju, Cosmic Seeds, DJ, Solar God, Zombie, Shadow Cloud, Dr. No, Adam Smith, Kushluck. All right. Am I missing anybody? Say hello if I'm missing you. Hit the like. Let's get a couple of people here. Well, Prime, then you'll like my video tomorrow. I showed you the thumbnail. I was showing them before. I like that thumbnail. Somebody asked me if I was Miri after they saw it. I think I'm more like, when it comes to animals, I'm more like, I don't know, freaking, I like dogs, I like cats, I like them all. What can I say? I like the little furry boys. They're fun. Little pets. I feel bad when I hit them on the if I ever hit like a bunny or a squirrel. Johnny Exert. Hello, Sandwich. Hello. How are you today? Right. Well, I guess it's time to say, no, which one was I, which one should I do? It's not the morning time, but.
Good morning, my neighbors! Hey, fuck you! Yes! Yes! Fuck you too!
Yes. Good morning. Good morning. It's morning somewhere, right? Where is it morning? What time is it now? It's 4:40. Oh, it's morning in Japan. There you go. All right. Scaly boys are cool. Yes, they are. I do. Dogs and dirt. That's what black magic likes. You like water too, bro. You know, you're living up in the fen. Space Trucker episode. Yes, this is a good episode. Suddenly became a pro furry channel. And leggy boys love my tarantulas. Oh, yeah. I don't see. I can't. I get it. But I couldn't. No. Good clip. You like the yes. Fuck you too. What a classic movie. Okay. Edit that chunk out. Yeah, so just chilling, editing. What's everybody up to? What are you guys up to? It's like for you guys that are on the West Coast, it's still pretty early. So if you do a 9 to 5, you're still in like the middle of work. Oof, that sucks. Yeah, it's 4:45 here. I got home at like was it 4 o'clock? Yeah, I got home at 4 today, and actually I was sitting down right at 4:20 to set this up. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I got home. We did 2 batches actually, very nice, and we got in 150% of the volume. So we had issues for a while, like the raw materials that we were being sent were different quality, and so oh man, you don't know the struggles back in the fall time. But we've been playing it safe and having like lower volumes in the tank and blasting it for a longer time and all this shit. And now we've just got back into the stride of getting used to the being able to process the raw materials better again, because they're sending us some stuff that's more like the old stuff as opposed to what they, replaced it with that trash. Anyway, so all that is to say that today went smoothly and fast. So we did twice as many batches at 1.5 times. So it was like triple production day. So it was good. Very good day at work. That's rare. Drugs and women. Oh, sideshow. We can rely on you to come in hot like that. Just burning one across home plate, man. There you go. Here. There you go. Some knives for a little bit of danger for you too. Thanks to time zone, it's always 4:20 somewhere. Hit him if you got him. Exactly. Where's my damn triple stack foil oil slick grilled cheese sandwich? That's coming soon, bro. That's coming soon. Just got done with class. Nice, bro. I'll show some on my channel soon, Ed, and you're gonna check out some insane looking teas. What? Zombie. What type of insane looking teas are we talking about? That's funny. I mean, configuring a firewall. Oh, interesting. Configuring a firewall. Dr. No is like deep in the freaking. He's like in the depths of the programming web of freaking ones and zeros. Binary Nation. DJ Tortoise and I are having a safety meeting, and I'm plotting on how I'm gonna get your stuff. Oh no. Oh my god. You gotta get past the doggy O first. What is that you do exactly, Brain? Sounds like it could be beer or meth. So we are actually it's just me and Pops. We're like a boutique research and development firm with years and years of experience in that. You got something you want to make, you want to put like a little whatever in it, some special ingredients, I don't know, whatever. We can make products, soap, shampoo, freaking lotions, creams, lip balms, any type of personal product. Make them all day long. I mean, we can make other products too, but our skills lie in the personal products, our experience. However, we're not afraid to use our machinery to make all types of things. So currently, what are one of our biggest contracts right now, not really contract, but like It's just shit we've been making for somebody. It's called the work in progress, where we make like the precursor. We make the ingredient that makes sunblock. Like we make what's called a work in progress ingredient that Burt's Bees uses in their sunblocks to make them SPF, whatever the fuck. So that's what I do currently. That's not to say that like I can make any product at any time. All right, like I just need to do the research and develop. So what we do is for other people. Last year we had a research and development contract where a medium-sized company was contracting us to do their product development. They'd give us a beginner formula. They'd tell us this is what we're trying to do with it, and I'd have to make it in the lab, and then we'd test it, and then we'd bring it to the pilot plant for scale up. So basically what we deliver is we'll give you a formula, be like, this is the end formula, this is what works, this is what's stable, this is what's going to, it's not going to grow any microbiology or anything like that. Oh, where is the puppy? He is upstairs. I should freaking call him. I forgot about that. But hey, how about this, DJ?
They say money can't buy happiness. Look at the fucking smile on my face. Ear to ear, baby.
Ear to ear, baby. Yeah, so we deliver and then we scale it up in the pilot plant, and we deliver instructions too, exact instructions. So yeah, it's not just the chemical side. It's also like process engineering, and it's also some mechanical engineering as we apply different machinery and stuff at different approaches. We kind of use a very kind of different approach. We do high pressure mixing in that what I was effing with today all day was 1200 psi. So we really blast this shit apart, and so we make interesting, different products. I'm not ashamed of my lifestyle. Indeed, Sideshow. Nor would I want you to be. Otherwise, hey, we couldn't be friends like that, bro. Dirty girl crumble in the house. Nice. Crazy blue and purple tarantulas. Oh my god, that's like aliens. I've got a Mexican fire leg eating on my channel right now. I can't. That's so crazy. I will bring my doggo. They will be best buds. Nice. I got treats for the puppers. I'm going to give them a freaking treat. I'm sitting here right now sorting roaches for him. A red mercury contract. Oh my god, bro. Thomas Christopher Bangalter. What up, bro? How you doing? It's like, yeah, it's chemical engineering, but more so we're an R&D firm. Like a nice, like, small one. We keep it tight, Picked up an 8.5 Moorish Cavalry from Arabian Nights for $17. That's a good deal. I gotta call the doggy, yo. Give me a second. Hold on here. I'm gonna ask if he's sleeping. Because I don't really want to F with him. The old man, he's getting so old. He was, we were going outside yesterday for a walk, and when he realized that, oh, you're coming with us for like the regular walk, oh my god, he was like, he got all excited, came down the stairs, but then when he came down the stairs, he slipped on the freaking thing, and like, oh man, I felt so bad. I'm like, he didn't used to slip and fall, but he's getting old, so that was sad to see. Because I think he's getting a little old. That's why I put the booties on him to give him some grip, right? But he keeps on pulling them off, the little bastard. From that funk, what an honor. I ripped a few bongs, pleasantly surprised to see you. No doubt, Napalm 1334. Engineering is the way. Is it really? No way. You guys are crazy, man. All right, so I'm going to see if Puppy's ready. I don't think he is. Let me see what... I got to write this title. 1 second.
We're going to discuss why. Wizards
That's a good discussion, that one. Why Wizards is doing what they're doing. Because it's not, it's about the money, no shit. But, like, what's the motivation to, like, nuke the brand and just try and freaking extract as much as they can right now, right? So that's that discussion. That's a good one. Wizards going 100 mph. All right, nice. That's a good video coming up, Dougio. So he is awake. Hello, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Scheiße. Puppy. Yes, let's give the puppy a treat. Where's the light? Puppy is so excited. You're in the dark. I'm gonna turn on the light. We'll get a light on the Bups. Stay there, Bups. Yes. There he is. The star of the show has arrived, everybody. The true star of the show has arrived. Okay. Where are you, Bups? You want a treat? Yes, you do. You're wagging your tail over there looking at me. Pick up a treat. All right. Treat for the Bups. Yes. Look at him. He's so excited. Yeah. Noms. That's for you guys with the super chats. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, guys. I really do. My emoji game is tight. Yes, indeed. In a time like this, we need Richard Garfield more than ever to take back the throne. I think so, too. The thing is, look, that guy is not a bad guy. He's a nerd who loves the game. He just has no power, and he's been saying shit that he shouldn't be saying. So all this hatred towards him is kind of misplaced. He's an easy punching bag. He is, because he puts himself out there to be the punching bag. That's just what's happening. The thing is, the guy truly does love the game, and I kind of feel bad for him. You can tell he's not all about what's happening. I mean, he's the one who started that conversation about the spirit of the reserve list. There's only the word of the law. You know what I need? That clip from what's the freaking movie? Demolition Man. I am the law. Freaking Sylvester Stallone. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I think it would be good if we had that. Look at him. He's an itchy boy. We try to. So it used to be worse being an itchy boy because he's got food allergies to grain and chicken. And do you know how hard that is to avoid in food? It's ridiculous. So, yeah, that's why he's a little bit of an itchy boy. We give him Benadryl and stuff, too. Take care of our Bups, you know? You got to take care of the fuzzy boys that can't speak for themselves. Judge Dredd, yes. What a great movie. Another good one. I love those early 90s movies. Richard Garfield would kill the game the second. That's true. Unfettered Richard Garfield. He needs, like, the balance of that, like, kind of drive to be collectible. You're right about that. But he does love the game. That's a good comment. That's the exact opposite side of it, and it's just as true. Well done, sir, with your counterpoint. Oh my God. Okay. So, where was I at here? I was saying, I was editing this one, right? Okay, what's up? What is good for doggies? Sheep. Sheep like mutton. Yes, keep him to game design. Exactly, like, I think that's where we kind of need him. The game is kind of weak right now, you know? And he was good at that. Back in the day, some of my favorite sets are good ones like that. I mean, he's got no control over the game. Like, so what are you going to do at this point? It's just, what, Dominaria and freaking the what's his? I'm sorry, I'm distracted here. I gotta edit a little bit.
Ted with Dual Brain MTG. Today,
That was the whole
we're gonna
goal.
discuss liquidity and that.
I made a video, another one, complaining about freaking Logan Paul and the whole liquid marketplace and how much it's not liquid. Because liquidity in the market, we kind of need that. And when you take something as illiquid as a super high-end graded card and you chop it up into little pieces, and then you barely own those, like you don't own enough to have a say in what happens with that card, how do you have any liquidity? And if you look at the liquid marketplace, I was talking about this the other day. If you look at liquid marketplace, it's what people are like looking for to purchase coin wise is a very small amount. You'll only be able to sell about $20. It doesn't matter how many hundreds of thousands of coins you have. There's only like, a couple of coins that people are trying to buy at any given time. So how is that liquid? You can't even sell the coins. So you'll be able to sell like $20 at like full value, and then like the next $100 at 80%, and because it's bids and asks, right? It works like stocks. So after, it's horrible. And I think a lot of people were bilked out of a lot of money with this shit. Freaking Logan Paul really pulled, and the crypto zoo thing. Oh my god, it's madness. More blisters have arrived. Lamb, Ed is funny ass. Yeah, I saw that the Logan Paul video you just sent. I gotta see this one. Logan Paul steals your wallet. I gotta check that out. This fucking guy, he just irks me because it's like he came into our industry and like effed things up and then stole freaking money from people, and like I don't know. Yeah, Bob, it's ridiculous. It's people jumping on bandwagons, but when it comes to their personal situation, they realize that it's different. That's what it is. When they open a pack and they get a good card, they're all happy. But at first, it's like, oh. Yeah, if you want to, if you're excited, yeah, if you want cards to be cheap, you can't be excited when cards are expensive. That's what he's saying, Prime. It's a trading card game or it's a card game. That's all. Oh, okay. I got to tell you something awesome. Oh, I got to show you a picture. Did I take a picture of it? I hope I did. A screenshot, that is. Damn it, I didn't. Okay, anyway, here, I'll show you this one. Tanner from Cryptic was live today. You see the van in the background? He bought that to do a cross-country tour. But what's awesome is, check this out. Okay, this is coming on Kickstarter soon, and he's only spoken about it on a couple of lives and maybe once or twice in the Discord. He is making Kickstarter for, he lives in Vegas, so gambling's a big thing, right? He's making poker decks. But the crazy thing about these poker decks is that they have also in the middle, like, I wish I had a picture. Damn it, the art is done so well. It's done in like a card style where it's reflected, but the cards are freaking cards from Cryptic. So you can have a deck of cards that you can play poker or blackjack or whatever the fuck, or you play a game of Cryptic. Very cool. I like that idea. I think it's going to be a good one. I think it looks great too. Like the art is awesome on those. Very cool. So it's like something that's worth checking out at the very least. Don't have to get it. Check it out though. The real Patreon and channel money goes to socks for pups. I know. I need to find him like a little shoes or booties or something. I need him to have better grip. He's just, AI is gonna make us all even more antisocial. Yeah, it's getting weird. It's getting weird. I don't understand the big words. I'm gonna take offense, says Prime. As a banker, you can't just say that you're in over your head. You're accountable regardless, unless you have powerful friends, of course. Yeah, true. Also, Bob, I'm just trolling. Yes, Cryptic. Humanity is screwed. Oh my god. You could get one off Discord. So we'll grab Ozara screenshot. Oh, really? Okay, hold on. Let me see. I want to show this. It looks great. It really is. Like, I like how he did this art. The general chat. Is it in the general chat? Where is it at? Announcements? No. Sorry, I want to show you guys this. Share cryptic stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Tell me where it is at the moment, bro. That post is horrible. What post? Zara screenshot. What post is horrible, Thomas? I would like to know. All right. You know, speaking of Daft Punk before, I used to freaking spin some Daft Punk. I have some vinyls. Very nice. That was one of my I always loved Harder, Better, Stronger, Faster. And if you ask a kid, they're gonna say it's Kanye West song. It just makes me crazy. Yeah, I'm curious. All right, let's see. Where am I editing at? What have I done?
Hello everyone, it's Ed with Brain MTG. Today, we're going to discuss liquidity and that.
Okay, that's what it is. Liquidity and Logan Paul. Liquid. Okay. Next, what do we got here? Ed, brother, how many boxes of English Odyssey do you think were printed? I don't know. That's pretty good. Birds of Paradise, 10Q of 5,000. Mox Pearl, Retro, 10. Whoa. Somebody got them graded? Oh my god. So, a Birds of Paradise 10 quad, meaning that's a Black Label Birds of Paradise for $5,000. Mox Pearl Retro Black Label 10 grand. Is this 30th product? I'm curious. Anyone in this chat? No, I don't know. A lot. Paying $199. NERD, yeah. My brother, he used to spin them. World, I am all around the world. Ed, brother, do you think they printed more than 500,000 sealed English boxes of Odyssey? It was kind of a slow time. I don't know. Maybe something like that. You can get the Ozara and the Sweet Pulls channel on Cryptic. Sweet Pulls. Thank you. Sweet Pulls channel. Let's see. Sweet Pulls. I'm looking for that. Oh, yes. Not bad picture, but yeah. Awesome. This is a good picture, but you see, so it looks like a poker card, but in the center is some, the stats of the card, how it works and everything, and the text and all that. But the art is very cool. It's done in the style of like cards, like, playing cards. Very cool. Played my first ever game of EDH last night. I was wasted and lost. Well, that'll happen. Not gonna lie. That'll happen. Okay, what's this one about? Yeah, so tomorrow's gonna be another Dominaria Remastered video. Basically saying, don't have FOMO about this product. Be smart, like how you've been. Wait for the product to dip in price. Wait for the cards to dip in price. It's gonna happen. Just be patient.
Hello everyone, it's Ed with Brain MTG. Today, we're going to discuss some interesting effects of the eBay TCG player merge.
Sensitivity cards I had recently. Hold on. Wow, I spelled that so wrong. Sensitivity cards removed from. Okay. So I had my Jihad listing that I've had since it was made, Wizards illegal or whatever. But I had it listed since I spelled it wrong on purpose to keep it listed once they pulled down a bunch of other people's listings, right? And just today, or not just today, just this week, they pulled it down and gave me, this is offensive content, which is kind of funny. Jihad, I don't know how that's offensive. But I was looking around for other cards like Crusade. Holy shit, guys. Did you realize that a revised Crusade in light play can sell for $35 to $40? That near minty ones will be $45 to $50? I didn't realize it had gotten that nuts. Because you don't see the price often on these price listing sites, or if you're not looking for the freaking price, if you're not looking at a buy list where it's like, oh, I'm going to buy Crusade for this much, you're not thinking about Crusade. So when are you going to go out of your way to look up friggin' Crusade? Jesus. And a fourth edition one, $15? What? So yeah, check it out. Crazy. Crusade's getting crazy. Hit the like button, guy. I haven't said anything about that yet. Definitely hit the like. Haven't said that in a while. Indeed. Those prices were for the 30th Magic product. Yeah, so Thomas, you're saying 10Q as in a black label, right? Because I can see a black label going for 5 to 10 grand. Got a neat promo card, though, and I guess constructed deck. Lots of demons. Okay, cool. EDH is a game you need to start sober to get set up and then get wasted as the game goes on to deal with the time it takes to finish a game. That's funny. Yeah, I need to see this post, Thomas. Wait till Force of Will is $10. If they printed 55, that's only for each rare and foil. Each uncommon. There you go. You did the math. You're funny. Force of Will, the now new budget counter spell. Oh my god, it's so true, and it's such a shame. Think of how many of those. Attrition is a real thing. Thomas. So these are CGC graded even. Huh, interesting. Because those have been rather weak. So I'd imagine if it was a black label BGS, maybe 7 or 8 elements. How are they worth something? Yeah, I know, bro. It's crazy. So go check it out on eBay. They're actually worth decent money. Yeah, OG. They've been going up, and it's surprising. When you never look for something as... Why would I look for a Crusade? It was always just one of those cards that you just ignored. It's just like, who gave a fuck? Really? Can you dig that? Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna have to go. It's time to start getting ready for, starting to cook and whatnot, and preparing for the nighttime and editing some more. I want to thank you guys for coming by to my stream where I barely got editing done, even though that was the goal of the stream. What else do we got? Let's see what these comments coming in. Hold on. What other cards are sensitive? Oh, so Invoke Prejudice, Jihad, Stone Throwing Devils, shit, man. I can't even picture them right off the top of my head anymore. That's how much nobody really cares. It's just the fact that they're never there. So, yeah. Oh, that's funny. You guys are, what? What's going on here? What type of picture did I just get? That's funny. What's that, Prime? You gotta let me know what that is. What is going on here? Are you live, Prime? I don't know. I'm curious. It's a crazy picture. Oh yeah, Earthbind is like a new age sensitivity though. It's kind of different. I'm curious to see where it'll go. Oh, something went wrong. Oh, did it freaking? No, nothing went wrong. Let me see. Okay, comments. DJ Prime and I are watching you live together like the five-sided chat. Differences, less confused and not pissed off. Oh, that's what's going on, huh? You guys are cracked, man. Oh, that's cool. So you're like chilling. Is it like a like hangout? You guys are just chilling out. That's awesome. I like that. Attrition is a real thing and affects worth of things more than valuable things, especially over long periods of times. There's actually an exponential difference. There is something to be said for that. It's how I started getting into selling cards was Arabian Nights commons, buying packs that I knew were likely searched just to grade the cards and get good grades and sell those. I made decent money doing that and was able to flip it back into more product, and that's what I kept on doing, and that's why I have Arabian Nights cards and Legends cards and Antiquities cards, because I also did it with Antiquities. It was a way to put the money back into my collection and snowball it. That's how I saw it, as snowballing my collection. What about this content idea for you? Vintage MTG lover rates new cards, products on a tier list. I've seen a lot of that. Like, you know, you start with the S tier now, right? There's no A tier. It's S tier. Conspiracy theory. Crusade was a test for WotC to see if they could artificially inflate the value of the cards with their words. Crusade. That's funny. But on the reality side of things, insider training. People knew beforehand that these cards were going to be banned. In the months before they were banned, maybe 2 to 4 copies would sell a month. If it was a hot month, twice, 3 times as many. In the week, the actually few days leading up to the banning, 83 Invoke Prejudices sold on eBay. You telling me who was buying those 83 Invoke Prejudices didn't know they're about to be sold? That card went from $100 to $1,500 almost overnight. Just something to think about. Earthbind, yep. Evidence I'm getting old, I guess. I don't see why those are bad. Oh, okay. Sideshow, there's certain ones that got caught up. Invoke Prejudice is like clearly... it's not good when you know the context of the artist as well, okay? It's indefensible. But a lot of them are just silly. Like, okay, so Stone Throwing Devils, right? Somebody was telling me that's because did you ever see Pitch Black? They're throwing stones, 7 stones to keep the devil at bay, and it's an exaggerated thing, but it's a thing. So like, oh, is that? This is so silly, that comparison. It's like you're the one comparing it. Those are some random pink goblins throwing rocks. Like, you crazy. I'm pretty sure Vicious Return Shadow Dudes are both sensitive bad, but secretly. No, they're not. It's not there yet. They're not gonna get there. Gwendolyn de Courcy is one. It is one, and it's like a shadow ban one. They didn't come out and say, "Oh, this is bad," and you know, Card Kingdom and TCG Player, you need to take down listings for this, and BGS and PSA, you can't grade this. BGS and PSA will still grade Gwendolyn. Card Kingdom will still buy Gwendolyn. That's the difference. They tried to erase the market for Invoke Prejudice and Jihad and, you know, Stone Throwing Devils and all that. Important safety meeting, this guy. A gang of watching, chatting to their phones. I appreciate it. Insider Trader, yeah, invoke artificial demand. There's some that deserved it, but there are also some that got swept in the hype. And there are some that, if you look at them, they probably should have been banned. Like, I say reparations. I just think it's surprising that they didn't ban that and they banned Stone Throwing Devils instead. It's confusing Confusing is what it is. I know the card. I played it in Commander, but I don't know the artist. No one has ever said anything to me about it. Actually, Sideshow, I didn't know about all that too until that whole thing happened. But that's a fact. It is pretty bad. That's the one card that's like, okay, I get it. But if you called it Invoke Prejudice, you had different art from a different artist. Maybe you called like Invoke something else, but the card, it's... If you think about the name, it's about color, but it's about color. You know, Magic is a game of colors. Red, white, blue, green, and black. And now, I guess, colorless. So it's like, I don't know. I think it's just a matter of the art and the artist more so combined with the name. So during Devils is apparently a reference to an old slur between some Middle Eastern countries. Exactly. That's because that's the thing. The throwing stones to keep the devil at bay is like it's a freaking thing, a religious thing. So yeah, I get it. I don't think they'll ever actually add to the sensitivity ban list directly again. It makes people rich. Yeah, it does. They had to dig to make some offensive. Totally. Maybe they make Godzilla variants of banned cards, right? Strategies definitely triggering. All right, I don't know. Maybe it's all about how perception, how people are gonna perceive it, and you don't know how people are gonna perceive it. It's just you know. So today was kind of a test, and it went fairly poorly. I had shorts instead of a video. It did not get a lot of views. The reason I was doing that is because, you know, it gave me a little bit of a break to have 2 less videos a week. I could have 2 shorts a week instead of, you know, 7 videos. I'd have 5 and 2. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to see how this experiment proceeds, because it is not looking good for shorts. Very not great. Yeah, you know, it's true. I should have a video out, but I don't want to even come close to burning out. So I was trying to do the shorts thing to save myself from coming near that, but I don't know. On the more positive note, guys, look at this. For once, I finally had 7 days straight of positive subscribers. Jesus. Today is going to be negative, I think, by 1 or 2. But finally, a full week straight of positive subscribers since December, I don't know, 8th, since the fireside chat. Got a ton of subscribers then, and slowly lost some and gained some and lost some. It's always, oh man, it is the tough time of year, but still. When you say subscribers plus 18, and that's 1,700% more than the previous 7 days, that's when you get a little frustrated, you know? But yeah, hopefully it turned around. And hopefully I didn't just kill the momentum by putting on a short today. Ending over 6 million card name Shattered Dreams. People are literally losing their mind. They feel good. Darkest stars. The subwar. I mean, I guess these streams are pretty rad if they help lighten the load. Thank you for watching the shorts. You see how they're trying to kill the gore and black cards. I saw that article. I don't think they ever really will. If Stone Throwing Devils is a religious thing, then how do they explain the trans and non-binary stuff being okay when he's making fun of progressive religion? I don't think it's making fun of progressive religion. However, I don't think it's trying to be nice to, progressive religion. I don't know. I don't think it's, I just think it's weird. And, like the way that some of these things are done. I don't mind characters being trans or whatever. It's just when you put it in haphazardly, it becomes silly. I just think that there should be a decent, like it should fit. It shouldn't just feel like shoehorned in there. Just to like, you know, have to say that they could, that they did. That's what it feels like. Like it's like it's forced. You know what I mean? I'm always here for the live stuff, even while working. Freaking rule more than Doyle rules. Why should I? Yeah, I like cleavage too. The sideshow. Your shorts need to be edited more native for shorts. Oh, you're saying like music and stuff, like they do. Interesting. Give me details of what you mean, Phyrexian Hype Beast. That would be good. I could use details. Any feedback is always appreciated. I saw the Cabal Ghoul short today just before you came. Oh, nice. So you saw it. Okay, look at the art. Thanks for anyone whose child. Bro. Oh my god. That's a bit much. How you gonna freaking apply the trafficking to a card? That's crazy. Oh my god. That's like, what kind of, that's no good. And on that crazy note, I'm gonna call it. It's time. I gotta go do things, guys. So, take care. Thank you for coming by. Black Magic, DJ, Super Chatters. The Super Chatters are always appreciated. I can never thank you enough. You guys help me buy equipment, help me, keep this thing running. And you keep this guy full of treats. Let's give him a treat for you. There you go, Bubs. Yeah, there he is. The Bubs gets a treat at the end. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming by. Oh, you regulars, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. You help keep it going instead of, these weeks when I have low views. Your views help keep it going and keep me relevant. Subscribers, all that, you guys are the best. The regulars, you guys who comment, you help color in the streams. You help me. I get a lot of my ideas through conversing with you guys, and yeah, it really helps keep things going. So I'll continue doing what I can to do live streams when I can. I'll continue doing what I can for videos. I would like to see the shorts work so that I don't have to freaking kill myself. I could, relax on maybe 30% less subjects, because the subjects, daily subjects, is what kills me. Otherwise, take care, everybody. Have a nice day.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.